Okay, I think the previous video got cut off when I was talking about number 8, keeping an art journal. I'm going to start there for you right now. And keeping an art journal started in September of 2017 for me. I had read the book The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, and it was talking about writing morning pages to kind of create an effort to a creative awakening process. And you're supposed to write 3 pages every morning. Some mornings I did, some mornings I didn't write anything. It's just whatever comes to your mind, and you want to add some artsy stuff in there, that kind of thing. And there's some parts to this that I just, in reading back, really helped me. And I wanted to share with you one of these that I found, and it was in September of 2017. It says, God has given me a talent for some purpose. I think part of it is that it is a ministry to be able to tell others that it is from God. There is no other way to explain this. It did just happen. He gave me the desire to create with paint and color. Through this, I see God's artistry in clouds, skies, trees, water, all in ways I had never looked at before. When I started painting, I started noticing the trees in our area that changed to the gorgeous fall colors in November. You guys, it was crazy. I did not notice that here in Texas before. I thought it only happened up north. That's the truth. I had no idea. I wasn't seeing them. So through the process, God has opened my eyes to notice more things now than before. So keep an art journal, and it's meant really for you, only you, not for anybody else to read. And you're to set an artist's date once a week on your calendar, like we talked about. That's part of the process of keeping an art journal. So when you set an artist's date to paint, doing something artsy, also write about that too. No matter what you do, get into a habit of spending time on your art. And then I'm going to talk about having an idea board. And this is just one I put together because I've got a box of lots of ideas. These are just torn out pages from a magazine of different landscapes, because I do abstract landscapes. I love sunsets, things like that. That's an abstract painting. This is puzzle pieces that created a wreath, and my daughter and Jack's daughter both do different wreaths, so I sent them that idea, and I may use puzzle pieces for an art work someday. Lighthouses I love. Cats, I love kitty cats. So I might do a painting of that image someday. And this is a painting I did many years ago. So this is just a reminder for me to get back to painting some hearts. And this is just an idea board for me. You might do your own. It might be that you just tape it on the wall. Whatever you do, just have something that kind of helps continue your goals to get better and just try new things. Here's some of my must-have tools. I ended up getting a screwdriver because sometimes there are paints that dry and you can't get into them, and so a flathead screwdriver. It's especially these Winsor Newton that I found I have the most difficult time. I'll try to take that screwdriver and raise up to loosen up the paint a little bit, and then if that doesn't work, that worked, okay? If it doesn't work, then I have these adjustable channel locks, this right here that Jack got me. I cannot live without this thing, but you wrap it around and it helps open it if it's stuck. That right there, I would say, is a must-have. It's called an adjustable channel lock, and that gets me through all of those Winsor Newton paints that kind of keep drying. Other things you need to help get the painting ready to hang is wire. I use the wire on the back. The D-rings, these are for the larger paintings. These are for the smaller paintings. And then even the tiny canvases, I use these teeth that you hammer in, and then they have the teeth to hang on either a nail or whatever you're hanging with. The Other items are a hammer. This one here is a must-have. Jack gave me this drill that you charge, and that way if I've hammered in the D-rings into the wood for the back of the canvas, then I'll use this drill to drill in those screws so that they get in there and get down like they need to. The small drill is just something that if you don't have, you can use a screwdriver. Paint clothes is another one. I ended up getting this in Hawaii. It says Waikiki Beach, Hawaii. And I have paint all over it. I have holes in it. I have some other paint shirts from Hawaii. And again, I just love Hawaii. As you'll see on my Instagram post last night, I miss it. So that's just something else. You want to have paint clothes because you're going to get paint on your clothes. Even if you're not a messy artist like I am, it's better to be prepared and have paint clothes instead of using your good clothes and getting paint on them. Drop cloths, tarp, things like that in your studio area. These are just tablecloths that have that side that doesn't affect the back of the wall. I had that to help protect that wall. I've got the tarp, I've got the drop cloth under me, and you might have some padding under that so that when you're in your studio it's comfy, that kind of thing. And I'm going to talk about more later about other paints and other items to have on hand in the next video, including some of those fun items to use for this painting. So stay tuned. There's a whole lot more ideas that I will share with you in the upcoming videos. Sorry this was broken down into two because the phone cut off. It may have done that when somebody either called in or when one of my alarms went off. I'm not sure. Sorry about that. If I had kept all of this going for all of these 50 plus ideas, this video would be so long. So I'm breaking them up into several videos. And if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Naomi Butler Show, and ring that notification bell so you'll be notified of new videos that I publish. Also, follow me on Instagram at naomi.butler. I really appreciate you watching, and we're going to have fun through this whole process, so stay tuned for more ideas to enjoying the process. Thank you for watching. See you later.